Hello, ball sack. Testing 1 2 1 2 3. Oh. Welcome to Blunted. This is the first official one, I guess, besides the intro video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Sneako Editing Competition. Currently 5 a.m. Just finished downloading all of the clips, a shit ton of them. Shit. I wanted to talk about so Sneako. I'm on Sneako's Patreon. If you guys don't know who Sneako is, YouTuber. Don't really know how to describe him. Indescribable, I'll say that much. I'm on Sneako's Patreon, and today he posted that he's doing this editing competition. Basically, the editing competition is for these interviews he does, and you have to edit it, and you have to try and edit it like he would edit it. But he also said you're allowed to do it with your own little style, your own little touch. But kind of feels like bullshit because I download all the files. There's like fucking 100 gigabytes of film, which luckily I have like a 4 terabyte hard drive. But the audio is just fucking dog shit. Like I don't understand how I'm supposed. Like I feel like I have to manually sync it with Premiere Pro because it's not connecting because the trains. He does it at this like train station in New York, and it's so fucking loud that you can't like sync it up properly. All of them, at least. But I'll probably just do it manually. But he's offering $200 for it. Fair price. I think that's pretty good. Normally, when I get hired to edit, it's like $90. Fiverr's like even cheaper than that, but also it's like half the amount of time. So I don't know. I think it's a really good opportunity. But even if you lose, it's like you can still upload your cut, and I guarantee that the audience will be appealed by it. They'll come to you even if you post your cut from it. I could see myself winning. I think I've progressed a lot as an editor. I've studied a lot of Sneako's editing techniques. He's the one who inspired me to even start. He also says at the end of it, you get a shout out. I really don't expect it to be anything crazy. It'll probably just be like in text at the end, like edited by yada yada, which could give more opportunities like financially. Like if you want to be an editor, if I wanted to be just a full-time editor, I would definitely go through with it 100%. I'm probably going to go through with it. But it's more so just to get recognition from someone I idolize. I don't like that word, idolize, but someone that I admire, I guess. Even if you lose, you upload your cut. Even if you get the win, you're shouted out on his page, and you can make a video saying, "I won Sneako's editing competition." He also posted this video recently. It was how to break up with your girlfriend, and in the video, he talks about like how him and his girlfriend had to break up because they'd get. I think he said more in detail why through the peer-to-peer podcast. He was talking about how she would complain a lot, and they'd get in like these 4-hour arguments, or she would complain, and it'd be like this 4-hour thing to get her back into like a happy mood. And then he was connecting that to his how to break up with your girlfriend video. He said in the video that one of the biggest settlers to why he did it was essentially because he needed to focus more on his career. And with that thought of him saying he needs to focus more on his career, part of me wonders if like this editing competition is to showcase that someone can edit, because he knows Mr. Beast. He used to like be a part of his team, and Mr. Beast has given advice. If you haven't seen, I know like a vast majority of Sneako's videos. I've probably seen all of them. I know his videos down to a T. But in one of those videos, he talks about how Mr. Beast treats, and this isn't just him, everyone who does a podcast with Mr. Beast knows Mr. Beast treats YouTube like a business. And I get this idea from Sneako doing this competition that he thinks, maybe, this is just me guessing, that if somebody edits it a way that is similar to his and good enough for his main channel, there's a chance that he could hire them. Like he has what's his face, Musa, as his second channel editor. But I know he's like determined right now to grow. So maybe like this could be a really good opportunity if I got the shit done. Like if I won the competition, that it would give me more opportunity to be a part of his team. I'm really curious to see where he goes. Like, because I know he's dedicated. I wonder if he's ever gonna go like mainstream. Sneako has the intelligence and the confidence to do something much larger than what he's doing. He knows how to tell a story. So I wonder if he's going to try and start doing like some larger projects and like still record these 1 minute podcasts and just send them over to an editor, which would probably be really smart. Mr. Beast said in one of the podcasts, he's like, you don't think someone can edit like you until you actually just try to find, like, you get an editor and then you sit down with him for like 3 or 4, he or she, sorry. You sit down with them for like 3 or 4 sessions. You just tell them how you want the edit to be done. And eventually you'll be able to just trust them to do the thing. Because if you really think about it, editing is the worst part about creating YouTube videos. It's like the best because you're adding your piece to the storytelling, like your visuals, and you're doing it the way you want. But it's fucking tedious, bro. It takes like 30 hours to edit a video the way you want, like genuinely sitting down and editing it the way you want. So removing that, it like, I don't know. Removing that makes it easier, but to an extent, I don't know if people like Sneako, including me, to like that aspect of it. Like the challenge of editing and adding your piece to it is kind of what makes it like the art it is. It's not really. I don't know if someone like Sneako likes to run it as a business, even though he's has a career from it. He still doesn't run it the same way any other YouTuber would operate their business. But I do know a lot of channels that are at 1 million and still edit their videos, especially like video essay type channels. But like if you're trying to like go large, like just pump out content, shit it out. People like PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, etc. They all have an editor. It's weird to me how there's like levels to this shit. Like Sneako had his own form of trying to be an editor for someone with a larger platform than him, and people like me and what's that one homie's name? He's like me and that homie Sequeb. I don't know. Is that how you say it? Anyways, he's one of like the people with a lower platform trying to be an editor for Sneako as well. I think the funny thing to me though is just seeing how Sneako felt the same way that people like me and Sequeb feel, being the one who has to like earn their place. It's just weird. I think one of the coolest parts though about the Patreon post is that I saw that I can't say his name. Is it Sequeb? I'm gonna say it's Sequeb, but I feel like that like sounds fucking. I feel like I'm saying it dumb. Like it sounds cool regardless. I just feel like I'm butchering it. But yeah, I met him through that. I was DMing him on Instagram. Yeah, I think a good thing for creators that are small is to find creators at your level and just, or even just a little bit above you, and ask them for advice and just, I don't know, do collabs, etc. But honestly, though, I don't really think there's a lose in this. I think I am going to edit the video. Regardless, it's experience, like editing something of a high tier YouTuber, just like having that under your belt and like seeing what you can do with clips from someone with that large of a platform. I think there's like a 40% chance of me winning. I think that the only other person that would win besides me is that Sequeb guy. He's really good at editing. He's really good at mimicking, or I feel like that's the only right word, mimicking. Like, is that completely copying? I don't know. He's really good at being inspired by Sneako and showing his inspiration through. He does his own little taste on it, but you can tell that he was inspired by Sneako. And so, yeah, he has a lot more experience under his belt than me. I'm only on like my 4th video. I feel like I have the hang of it. He's at like 45 or some shit. I admire where he's at. I like what he's doing. He gave us 2 weeks to finish the video. I feel like that's plenty of time if you're actually committed to working on it. But also, I work a lot, so we'll see. Well, that's enough of the Blunted podcast segment for today. Make sure to fucking smash that subscribe button. Fucking molest that like button. I gotta censor that out. If you're curious to see how my edit will look, I'll probably upload it on this channel. If you want to check out any of my other channels, I will link them in the description. Maybe they'll be right somewhere up there. I haven't done that before, so we'll see. But I'm very curious to see how this goes. I think if I actually go through with it, me or Sequeb will definitely probably be the winners. But I don't really know the other guys. I tried looking their names up from the Patreon, and I didn't really find anything. And if I did, it was like mid, very mid. So it's weird, like wondering how deep this little editing competition can go, and like how far something like this can take you and get you recognized. So I think overall it's worth it, and I'll do it. Anyways, yeah. Yeah.